Hey guys, so this is a contest entry for Megan Hart's makeup, and it's a really good idea. It's for the theme was Letter to Me, and it's a song by Brad Paisley, and I actually love this song. I love country music, so I was really excited when I found out that was like the theme. And so I went through a lot of the comments on the video, and I found a lot of things that people were like reoccurring things. So I'm gonna just say a lot of the things that I found. And give some advice. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the advice for you guys, and then I'm going to, throughout there, say some things that what I would say to me, and some of this advice would be for me, and I'll tell you guys about that. So the first thing I have, a problem a lot of people had was self-image. And that's something that a lot of teenage girls have a lot of problems with, and sometimes even boys, but I don't have any experience with the boy part, sorry. But teenage girls, they just don't think they're pretty enough, they don't think they're skinny enough, they don't think they're popular enough, and it's so not true. It's really, comes from your heart, and it's, self-image is something that we look at magazines too much, and we look at movies, and everything you see is about skinny people. And yes, it's okay to want to be skinny, but you want to be skinny for the right reasons. You want to be healthy. You want to be skinny so you can fit into nice clothes and feel happy about yourself, but you don't want to be doing it for the wrong reasons. So I think self-image is something that you just need to work on. You need to say to yourself, "You're beautiful," and that's what makeup helps. I mean, I had a lot of hard times with self-image, and I still do. But when I put on my makeup and I dress nice, I feel a lot better about myself. So that's something I suggest you guys do. A lot of you guys are having trouble with the whole college experience thing, like college choices, like living on your own, the ACT and SAT, and the whole experience and the grades and all that kind of stuff. So, and where you're gonna go. So the first thing is where you're gonna go. You're gonna apply to as many schools as you want to, or just one school. And if you don't get in, it's always good to have a backup and apply early. But if you don't get into the school that you want to, it's for a reason. It's not because um, I mean, really, it's all in God's hands. Like, you are not supposed to go to that school for a certain reason. There's a better school out there for you, so find one that's better for you, that's more of a fit for you. I applied for 5 colleges, I think it was, and I ended up getting in all of them, but not all of them were what I wanted, and I ended up not liking the college I went to, so I left, and I'm looking for another one because it's not easy finding the college that's fit for you, because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of colleges around the United States and or even in the world. You have to find the one that fits you best. And to the ACT and SATs, do not stress about it. Like, if you stress about it, you're gonna waste your time thinking about how stressed you are, and then you're not even gonna answer your questions. So just don't stress out about tests and SATs and ACTs. I got a 24 on my ACT, and I was happy with that. I got into the colleges I wanted to with that. So don't worry about getting a perfect score on that. Living on your own. Okay, so for some of you guys who are worried about that, do not be worried about that. Living on your own is so much fun. Like, you get to eat whenever you want to, you get to go out when you want to, you get to wear what you want to. I mean, you get to do whatever you want to, and there's no one telling you no, you can't do that. And living on your own is so much fun, and you get to meet new people, and you just get to do a lot more things that you never get a chance to do when your parents are, telling you what you can and cannot do. So living on your own is definitely not bad, so do not be scared about that. Okay, grades in college. Now, the college is it's harder, but the benefit is your parents aren't allowed to see your grades. You have to actually sign a waiver to let them see your grades if you want to. So don't worry about your grades too much, because as long as you get a D, you pass the class. So, I mean, I'm not saying strive for a D. I still got A's and B's in college my first semester, but it's just you don't have to worry as bad or as much as you do in high school. In high school, also just enjoy your high school experience. I mean, you don't want to stress every day about being on the honor roll. I mean, yes, you want to be on the honor roll, but I got straight A's, and I got, I think, 3 B's throughout high school, and I still didn't make top 10% of my class. That's how many smart people there were in my school. So unless you're taking all AP classes, all honors classes, and taking pass-fail classes so that your GPA gets boosted up, you're not going to make top 10. And that's okay. And if you're worried about money for college, that's okay too. You apply to as many scholarships as you can. There's this really great site, and I'll link it in the bottom bar. It's called FastWebs, and you just fill out certain information, and it'll give you a list of scholarships that match your qualifications. So it's so easy. You just go through them and you apply before the deadline, and you get a chance to win money, and it's so awesome. And you can also get grants and scholarships from your school and from the federal government if you do the FAFSA by January. So I'm sorry if not by January. You can start January, and it goes until whenever you want to apply in the year for the next year. So that's how that goes. So if you want money and your parents aren't going to pay for it, my mom didn't pay for it, my dad didn't pay for it, I had to pay for my first semester. And it's okay to get loans because that's what you're in college. You're in college to get an education so you can get a job, and then your job will pay off your loans from college. So it's okay to take out loans. It's okay to make mistakes in high school. It's okay if you do something stupid. That is what life is about. You make mistakes and you learn from them. But don't do, this is the big thing. I do not think it's okay to do drugs. I do not think it's okay to drink underage. And I do not think it's okay to have sex until you are married. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me on that, but I think it's totally important. Because, I mean, if you don't do drugs, drugs are just such a bad thing. Do not do them. They cause bad effects. I know so many people that were high in school all the time, and I don't get the point of it. You can have so much fun without having all those drugs in your system. I mean, alcohol is a depressant. People drink it when they're depressed. Why? It makes you even more depressed. So don't drink either. Like, what is the point of getting wasted and not remembering the next day? Remembering the night, what you did the night before when you wake up the next day, or throwing up because of it. So don't bother with that stuff. I mean, if you worry about people thinking you're cool, don't. You want to be you in high school. Do not be what you think others want you to be or what your parents say you should be. You should be true to yourself. Do what you want to do. Dress the way you want to dress. Be who you want to be. Be you. It is so important. You're not going to be happy unless you do what you want to do. I mean, why would you ever want to conform to other people's ideals for you? Another thing is it's okay not to know your future. In high school, I always thought I wanted to be a teacher. I went to school for a semester in college, and I realized that's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to go to school for 4 years to become a teacher, and it's not a great field to go into right now. So it's okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I want to go into cosmetology, but that doesn't mean I'm going to. I mean, you don't have to know what you want to do as soon, like, you don't have to know when you're 50. I mean, you just have to live your life the way you want to live it. So don't worry about your future. I mean, you obviously need to have a job and stuff like that for your future, but don't worry about not knowing, because not everyone knows what they want to be when they grow up. Okay, this next topic is boys. Oh my goodness. There were so many people in my high school that were boy crazy. I did not have a boyfriend at all in high school, and I think that was a great thing. I didn't worry about I don't know, like I didn't have to have any pressure from a guy. I didn't worry about my grades because I did my homework and I did my projects. I didn't have to constantly worry if he was seeing someone else. I mean, guys are so shady in high school. I mean, so shady. And not all are, I know that, but it's just having boyfriend in high school can complicate things for your future, because what if you guys don't go to the same college and then you guys have to do a long distance relationship, and not all of those work out. Many of them don't, especially dating when you're in high school. Dating a college person is not good. You're always going to be worried about what parties they're going to, what girls they're drinking with, and what girls they might be messing around with. So I recommend try not to get involved with an older guy. But I mean, I know Megan, she's dating someone that's a little bit older than her, but that's okay because they have a really good relationship and they have a long time to grow, like make that grow before he goes off to college. So, I mean, it makes it hard, but sometimes guys are a problem, but sometimes they're not. I mean, it really just depends. I mean, if you're having guy drama, please do not cause drama. Oh my goodness. Drama in high school is crazy. There were so many people sleeping with each other's boyfriends and going behind each other's backs. And this group in my high school, they literally traded boyfriends. They'd all sleep with each other and they traded them. And I was like, why would you want to date someone that dated your best friend? Like, why would you want to date them knowing that they slept together, or knowing that he got her pregnant and she got an abortion? I mean, there are so many things that happen in high school that just could be prevented if you don't, if you don't have sex, if you don't do drugs, if you don't do alcohol, and if you just be careful. Don't do stupid things, and I mean, if you do, then just, I don't know, like, just try not to do stupid things. I mean, everyone will do stupid things every once in a while, but I mean, that's what mistakes are for. You learn from them and you grow. but just be careful and be safe in high school. So many people think that's not going to happen to me. That's another thing with drinking and driving. A lot of people say that's not going to happen to me. I can drive and go home and I can do this and I'm not going to be hit by a car. I'm not going to hit a car. I'm not going to kill someone. And it happens to so many people. I mean, at my school, 2 people died while I was in high school. At least 2 people that I know of. And a lot of people got arrested. And I mean, it was insane, the stupid things that got happened. I mean, ridiculous. We had fights all the time. People beating each other up, people jumping each other. I mean, it was crazy. So try to be careful and get in with a good set of friends. Friends that support you, do not call you names, do not bully you. People that are like love you for you. And that's another thing. Bullying. Oh my goodness, bullying is rampant in high school. Try to stay away from bullying. Don't be a bully, and if someone's bullying someone else, stop it. Oh my goodness. I tried to stop so many bullying, and I in turn got like remarks back at me for that, and that's okay because I was helping someone else. And a lot of times, if you stand up to the person that's bullying someone else or bullying you, it's not fun for them anymore, so they'll stop. And if they don't stop, it's okay to tell an adult. Yes, people might call you a tattletale, but you're going to stop the problem. And that's what happened with me in a case. I told that something else was happening, and this guy got detention and suspended and this kind of stuff. So, I mean, you really do have to talk to someone. And that's another thing with going on with image and depression. A lot of people cut themselves in high school, and a lot of people have abusive relationships and stuff. So if you are going through anything like that, I really recommend that you go see either your guidance counselor, your most trusted teacher, a best friend, just some kind of adult or someone that's going to tell an adult, because you need help when you're going through something like that. You need help. And I don't want you to hurt yourselves. I don't want you guys to feel like you're alone. You always have someone to talk to, and I want you guys to know that your teachers are your friends. They're not your enemies. I was friends with so many of my teachers. Like, I didn't, like, hang out with them on the weekends or anything like that, but, like, I talked to my teachers, and it made the class more fun when you interact with the teachers, when you talk to them, and it's just so much easier. High school is so much easier if you get on the teacher's good side. Okay, if people are picking on you for your weight, that's another thing that a lot of people have trouble with, is being picked on for their weight. I suggest that you tell an adult, like I said before, or you start eating healthier, working out, and it's not just because it's not like you're doing that because people are picking on you. You want to be the best person that you can be, and being healthy and eating healthier and exercising and stuff like that is going to help you feel better, and it's going to help you get to your goal weight, and it's also going to stop other people. I'm not saying that you should conform to being skinny, because I'm definitely not the skinniest person in the world, but I do think that you should be healthy, and it'll make you feel better if you are trying to be healthy. So, like I said, if you are being picked on for your weight, tell someone and then work on why that bothers you. Okay, another thing that I really recommend in high school is getting involved in your community, like joining a youth group, doing clubs or sports or anything like that, and they can be in your school or outside of your school. I had lots of activities outside of my school, so I made lots of friends in the community and people who lived in the surrounding cities, and they are still my friends today. And it really helps to have a good core group of friends that are interested in the same things that you are. So in my case, it was my youth group. All of the people that I'm friends with from my youth group all have the same belief, so it makes it easier because we want to do the same things and we have the same morals and stuff like that. So it really makes it easier when you're friends with people who have the same interests as you. Okay, another problem that a lot of people are having is designer clothes, and like their school, like having not having enough money. And I say to that, don't worry about it. I don't have any designer clothes. I don't have any designer accessories, shoes, or anything like that. I mean, rock what you've got, or rock what you can afford. J.C. Penney, Target, Kohl's, Salvation Army, Goodwill. I mean, you can add your own touches to those things that make it you and that make it cool. You don't have to spend $100 on a pair of jeans to make yourself look good or feel good. You can buy a pair of jeans from the thrift store or like Forever 21. Sometimes they're $6. I mean, you can go to places, find good deals, and still feel good about yourself. Don't worry about having those designer clothes or anything like that. I mean, as long as you're happy with what you're wearing and you rock it, other people won't care. And if they say something about it, say something back. Like, I don't care. This cost me a lot less and I still look good in it. So don't worry about not having or not being able to afford designer products. In high school, you have to stay strong and stick to your morals. So many people change in high school. So many people go through a lot of problems. And if you stick to what you believe in, you won't fall down. You will stay strong and you will make it through high school, because high school is not easy. I had a lot of rough times in high school, but I also had a lot of good times. You have to stay strong and stick to your morals. Another big thing is, as soon as you get a boyfriend, do not ditch your friends. That will only cause problems. Your friends are not going to want to hang out with you after that, because you're saying to them that a guy is more important than your friendship and that you will always pick his side over theirs. So make sure, if you have a new boyfriend and you're texting him a lot and you're ignoring your friends, make sure you plan a girls' night and tell your boyfriend, sorry, I have a girls' night tonight. We need to hang out. We've been hanging out too much together, so we need to hang out. I need to hang out with my friends tonight. You have to make time for both. You cannot just alienate your friends because you have a new boyfriend. That's going to cause a lot of problems and it's going to make it really hard for you in high school. Pay attention in class. It really does help. I mean, there's so many times I'm like, when is this going to help me in the real life? Like, when is this going to help me with my job? And maybe it might not help you in your job, but it may just come in handy when you're watching Jeopardy or when you're talking to your friends. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Or when like the earthquake happened, you're like, oh, I know why that happened. Or like you can. It really does feel good when you know something, when you can include your own information, and you can participate in a conversation that you didn't think you would be able to. But because you paid attention in class, you really do know more than you think you do. Another big thing, do not text during class. That goes with what I said before. If you pay attention in class, it will help you in your future. I promise you. You will at least use one thing from that class that's going to help you in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 20 years. I mean, it's going to help you down the road. I mean, pay attention. Don't text. It's rude. You're telling your teachers that you don't care about them, that you would rather be somewhere else. And a lot of times you would rather be somewhere else. And there's a lot of classes that I could have slept through, but I didn't. I paid attention, and it helped me. It gave me good grades. It gave me scholarships to college. So it really does help to pay attention and do not text. Texting you can do during your passing time, or you can do it after school, before school, during lunch, whenever you have a free time. Study hall maybe. I mean, you do not need to sit there and like text during class. It's so distracting for a teacher and it's really, really rude. Stress is a big problem in high school. There is stress for getting your projects in on time, for good grades, for tests that you didn't even think you had today. And it's stress is such a big deal in high school, and you need to find ways to relieve it. Whether that is sports, whether that is screaming in your pillow at night, whether that is listening to music on your iPod or exercising, you have to find a healthy way to relieve that stress. Because stress, if it builds up, you're going to have a breakdown and it's going to be nasty. So make sure you find a way to relieve your stress. Okay, another big topic is your mom. Your mom is your best friend and it is also your enemy in high school. There are many times where I love my mom. I'm like, yes, your mom, you're the best. Thank you for letting me do this. And there's other times I'm like, Mom, I hate you. I cannot believe you're not letting me go ice skating with my friends. I cannot believe you won't let me do this. I cannot believe you won't let me do that. Please, 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 please. And she still says no. So, I mean, your mom loves you and is trying to do its best, and she's trying to stop you from doing mistakes or that she possibly did in high school, or stop you from being killed on the road. I mean, she just really does care about you. So try not to be too mean to your mom. Because there are some times I said some things that I should not have, and I really hurt my mom's feelings. So please be kind to your mom, and maybe she'll be kind back to you in return. And if not, it's something you're going to have to deal with. High school is a hard time between moms and daughters. The last thing I want to say is, do not be pressured to do anything that you do not want to do. Don't let anyone talk you into something that you don't want to do. You need to stay true to yourself and stay true to your morals, and you will make it through high school. Do not be pressured to do drugs, alcohol, sex, or anything like that. I mean, it is important that you stay strong, like I said before, and like I say all the time. You have people that love you, and if you have true friends, they'll love you for your true morals. And a lot of times, you'll think back in 5 years, you'll be like, I'm so glad I did not do that in high school. That would have ruined my life. So really think about what it's going to do for your future and if it's going to be helping you or making it worse for your future. And I want to let you guys know that I love you all, even though I don't know all of you. Um, if you have any problems or if you need any advice, don't be afraid to say it in the comments below. And I want to say this was a great contest. I'm so excited I got to participate in it. And I will hopefully talk to you all in my next video. Bye!